Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Sana and today I made this amazing cake, banana custard Biscoff cake, and I want to show you how I made it, and it's so easy and absolutely delicious. I'm gonna start with the base of the cake, for which I'm gonna use these Biscoff cookies. I have here 200 grams or 3/4 of a cup. They look like this in the package and I'm sure you can find them everywhere. And butter, 100 grams of butter. I'm gonna break the cookies in smaller pieces and put them in my food processor, and I'm gonna transform them in crumbs. I love these biscuits or cookies, how you call them. They smell like cinnamon and caramel, and with coffee, if you love coffee, you'll love these. I put the crumbs now in a bowl, and I'm gonna mix them up with melted butter. I always melt it on the stove because my microwave have been stained way too many times with splashes of butter almost exploding in there. So I'm melting it on the stove. I'm gonna use a round shape tin for this cake, but of course you can use a square or a rectangular one. And I'm gonna put the biscuits crumbs mixed with butter on the base of this tin and press them down with a glass that has a flat surface. And I'm gonna put them in the fridge. Now let's make the filling, and for this I'm gonna use cream cold from the fridge, cream cheese, sugar, and some vanilla extract. Pour the cream in a mixing bowl, making sure that you squeeze out all that fat. Add cream cheese over it, and I'm gonna use my mixer and start mixing this up on low speed in the beginning, adding sugar and increasing the speed until the mixture is gonna be super fluffy and absolutely yummy. Don't forget about vanilla. Add vanilla extract, about 1 tablespoon, and whisk, whisk, whisk. See, it's nice and fluffy now. I'm gonna put it in the fridge and do the next step of my recipe. I'm gonna prepare now vanilla pudding. I have here instant vanilla pudding. Mine has had 80 grams, and according to directions on the back of the pack, I had to use 240 milliliters of cold milk. So make sure to read the instructions on your instant vanilla pudding, and I'm gonna of course mix it up. If you wanna cook pudding on the stove, make sure that you let it cool down completely because we need it cold. And I'm gonna add the cream and cream cheese mixture over it. I'm gonna mix it up in 3 stages using just a spatula and folding it in. This is why the pudding needs to be cold as well. So this is why I used that instant vanilla pudding, because didn't need it cooking and didn't need time to cool down. So now the filling is ready. Add the last part of the whipping cream and cream cheese, and I'm gonna pour half of that mixture over the biscuits base, and I'm just gonna level it up with the spatula. This cake doesn't need any cooking, doesn't need any baking, so you don't need to worry that you need one. So level now half of the filling over the base. Add a layer of Biscoff cookies over that. You can break them in smaller parts so they can fit all over the surface. I use about 10, and I'll need some bananas. I'm gonna slice it out with a knife, as you can see, and place it on top of the biscuits. And add the rest of the filling now. Level it up, cover the cake tin, and place it in the fridge until next day. Now you have to have some patience because that middle layer of Biscoff biscuits needs to hydrate. This way you're gonna be able to slice the cake nicely. So have some patience, put this in the fridge. I guess if you wanna serve this right away, you can grind again more cookies and place the crumbs instead of the whole biscuits, and that way you can serve this right after you make it. So I'm gonna put mine in the fridge and let it rest until next day. Now this step is not mandatory. I really like to decorate the cake, so I'm gonna use some cream, 200 grams, some powdered sugar, 2 tablespoons, and 1 tablespoon of cornstarch just to stabilize the cream. Again, I'm gonna pour the cream in a mixing bowl. The cream, I kept it in the fridge so it's really cold, and I start whisking it. Add powdered sugar because my whipped cream is not sweetened, and cornstarch as well to stabilize it. I'm gonna put the mixture in a piping bag, remove the ring of the cake and that foil that I placed around it, and I'm gonna decorate the cake with whipped cream, sweetened this time, and also a few slices of bananas. And because I'm using fresh bananas, I don't want them to change color, so I squeeze a bit of lemon juice over them, and I am placing them now on top of the cake. It's an easy cake, as you can see, and it's absolutely delicious, and you need to try this. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you here next time with another recipe. Until then, find reasons to smile. Bye bye.